Refuse to let God go, like Jacob, until he blesses you. This God will honor, and these kinds of prayers God will answer.
I think about one of the stories from history that moves me every time I hear it. There was a town of 1,800 people. Was it 1801, 1804, in Cane Ridge, Kentucky? Population 1,800. God was moving in the Second Great Awakening, and they decided to have a 3-day communion service.
Right.
And in that community of
They
1,800,
copied the Scots, by the way.
yes, it did.
They
Copied that, and some 25,000 people show up, more than 10 times the population for a 3-day communion service. Extrapolate that to Bangalore. What, 15 million people? 150, 200 million people showing up for a 3-day communion service? We chuckle at that, we laugh at that. But God's the same today. If he could do that in 1801, he could do that here at any moment. And your village, you could call it 3-day communion service if God's Spirit is moving in great power and revival, and more than 10 times the population of your village showing up. So that's why I'm committed to the cause of revival, the stories of revival, the extent to which God works. Every time just says, why not? What else could I do that would have a greater long-range impact than those kind of movements of his Spirit? I want to share a personal story. Then I want Bob to go to point 3. If that's okay.
Sure. Which point is that?
It'll be on the screen. You can turn around. This one's kind of close to my heart. And it's kind of an unusual way, maybe perhaps, why I have such a deep commitment to something for an extended period of time. I had a favorite brother growing up. I know we're not supposed to have favorites, but I did. He was about 5 or 6 years older than I, and he would just spoil me. I mean, he would buy me the most current clothing, and he would just do all these things for me, and I just loved my brother. And when I was off in college and I came home, when I was off to college, it was during the Vietnam War, and my brother had signed up to become an officer in the Army for the Vietnam War. And I was home one summer. He was in Vietnam just for about a month or so. And I came home one summer, and I was the only one at my house when the 2 Army officers came to the door to tell my mother that my brother had just been killed in Vietnam. So fast forward, the internet becomes relevant, becomes available. And one day I get a call from a gentleman in Texas, 1,000 miles away, and asked if I was related to Robert Paulus.